If you live in Miami, or even if you don't, honestly, I think everyone can agree with me on this. Miami has the most pretty girls in one concentrated area. Every single girl I see is a 10 out of 10. Everywhere I walk, there's just the prettiest girl I've ever seen in my life on every corner. Like, I look to my right, most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I look to my left, an even prettier girl. I'm like, how is this possible? It's a very humbling, but also motivating experience. And all I'm saying is if I were a single guy, this is where I would be trying to find a girlfriend.
It's important to approach relationships and social dynamics with a mindset of mutual respect and understanding. In any situation, whether it's a date or a friendship, healthy boundaries and clear expectations are essential for fostering trust and goodwill.
So it's like, Cammy, I don't understand how you move on from guys so quick. Like, how do you turn off your emotions like that? Guys, let me give you the secret, right? It's straight up delusion. Okay? A boy doesn't like you. He's not obsessed with you. He doesn't want to date you. You tell yourself that boy is literally mentally ill. Okay? Like, there is something wrong with him. The fact that he doesn't want to be with me, like, babe is not well in the head. He needs to get sent to rehab ASAP. Okay? And when you have this mentality, you literally move on from motherfucker so quick. Like, I'll literally be like, oh, he doesn't like me. He's literally not okay. He's like not well. Wish him the best, right? And then a couple hours later, you're out popping your pussy for the next man, shaking ass on anybody you can. And I promise you, you won't even think twice about that guy because he's literally not okay. He's not mentally right. He cannot be with you at a time like this. I promise you. You'll just forget about him. And yeah, it'll never hurt your feelings ever again.
When a woman invites a man out for dinner and the evening doesn't go as expected, it can sometimes be a matter of communication. If she chooses the restaurant, she might be expecting the man to contribute, but it's equally important for both parties to discuss the bill ahead of time to avoid any awkwardness. Ideally, both individuals should come with the shared understanding that a relationship, whether platonic or romantic, should involve reciprocity and respect for each other's time and financial contributions.
Y'all have to see this foolery.
You invited me out to come to eat, and that was not even my idea. That was your idea, right? And I'm offering to pay half, but you want me to pay the whole thing?
I'm the woman. I shouldn't have to pay anything.
But you invited him and you can't accept half? Wow.
But this was your idea to come out. You're the one that invited me out.
And you're the man, so you have to pay the bill.
Says who?
Who made that goddamn rule?
Says me. What do you mean?
In what book is that written in?
And that's just a rule. You pay the whole bill, you sleep on the couch.
I ain't even trying to go to your house. I'm trying to go home.
Joke's on you, hot cat mama.
Because you're the man, and you're responsible for the bill.
I'm about to take my goddamn card back in my wallet because it's some bullshit right there.
Now your unappreciative, entitled ass is responsible for the whole goddamn bill.
You the one that was ordering all that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your problem, not mine. And I'm still trying to offer. I'm going to pay half for it. Are you going to pay half?
No.
See, this is the bullshit I'm always talking about. Women think because you're the man, you got to pay for it. But they want to be independent black women. She's paying for it.
Okay. She paying? You're making
She's
her
definitely
pay
paying for the whole thing.
You're making her pay? Oh, that
She is.
doesn't seem right.
What do you mean it's not right?
Doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right.
Don't invite no man out if you're not willing to pay. He offered to pay half, which was very generous of him because he probably should have just said, I'll pay for my food only. And then she ordered up $300 worth of food. She ain't nothing but a goddamn red flag with legs.
When it comes to relationships, both men and women should strive to be mindful of their behavior, understanding that mutual respect is the foundation of a healthy dynamic. If a woman feels that a man's actions are not genuine, or if there's a pattern of behavior where one person is giving more than the other, it's essential to communicate openly and set boundaries.
You are a sexy man who is struggling with getting likes and matches on him. Like, you're attractive, you're tall, you're interesting, you know yourself to be a worthwhile guy, but your dating apps are not reflect. I just had a client go from 0 to hero. He was literally getting roses from attractive woman after making this one switch. I wish I was exaggerating. Literally one quick switch. I see this mistake all the time. It is one of the lessons I go over in my workshop, which you should really grab from the top of my page if you're trying to make the dating apps actually work for you. The pitfall that so many of you attractive men fall into is being overly fuckboy on your profile. Chances are you got to where you are in life right now in part due to your awareness, like social awareness. But if all of your prompts are something you might have found on my page, it's not customized enough to your individual personality. Make sure you have at least one photo of you smiling, being a little bit silly even. And from your prompts, if I were to look at your profile, I used to offer profile reviews, not anymore, but if you want a chance at one, link in bio. I should be able to have a sense of who you are, what you like to do, and what you're looking for. Remember, if you're trying to match with women, what would a woman want to see actually? Not what do the boys tell you the girls want to see. Just add one photo of you smiling and a little bit more specificity in your prompts. You're golden. Follow for more.
Healthy relationships thrive on equality and balance, where both partners contribute in ways that reflect their care and commitment. At the same time, it's essential to recognize the dynamics of friendship. While some may face challenges in trusting others, especially when it comes to competing interests, the true value of a friend is in their support, honesty, and loyalty. A strong friendship doesn't revolve around competition, but rather around mutual respect and understanding.
In women that you should not ignore. One, she tells you that all her exes are crazy or abusive. She's always the victim in her past relationship. The reason why it's a red flag is that she doesn't take responsibility of her own actions. She always blames it on someone else. Two, she gives you a lot of attention and validation and affection very early on. And why is this a red flag? It's because it's called love bombing and it's a manipulative technique that a lot of narcissists use. She tells you within a few weeks that she never felt like that before, that she loves you. Three, she gives you the silence treatment. Let's say she's upset at you. She's not going to talk to you for hours or even days. And why is this a red flag? It's because communication is so important in a relationship. So if she doesn't communicate with you, how do you know what's going on? Or she just got out of a relationship. She hasn't moved on. She needs time to heal. The reason why she's dating you is that she used you as a rebound. She's just trying to heal faster. Five, she's unappreciative. So let's say you do something for her, you cook for her, you pick her up. She never appreciates, she never say thank you. And the last one is that she seeks external validation, especially from other men. It can be either through the clothes she wears or the pictures she posts online.
Women, like men, should be mindful of the company they keep and the impact of their actions on others. Healthy friendships are built on trust, and it's important to avoid toxic behaviors such as undermining or betraying one another, which can harm both individuals and their relationships.
Let's talk about everything that makes you not a girl's girl. I thought this was like common knowledge, but apparently not. So let's just start with the basics, okay? If we're out at a bar and I point out some guy and I'm like, oh, that guy's really cute. And your friend's like, which guy? And you're like, guy in the blue shirt. I think guy in blue shirt is really cute. And she goes over and starts talking to him. That's not a girl's girl. If I've had any sort of a fling, talking stage with a guy, whatever, and even after we're done, a friend just like decides to talk to him or hooks up with him or whatever, that's not a girl's girl. Heavy on the like, if I really like that guy or he was an asshole or something to me and you still go after him, you're not a girl's girl. It could be as little as, let's say a guy did you dirty and you run into him at the bar and she's like the first one of the group to like go over and say hello to him. Like, ew, why are you doing that? You're getting ready to go out or just go do something and everybody's hyping you up in your outfit and like, you know you look good, but she's like literally the only person in the group being like, I don't really like that outfit. Like I liked outfit number one better. Whereas like literally everybody is telling you like, you look so hot and sexy or whatever. And she's like, I think you should just really go with the other outfit. Not a girl's girl. If you happen to be in a group setting with this girl and there's a bunch of men there and she happens to just bring up like very unnecessary things about you, or like things that you're very openly insecure about, and she's just like openly bringing them up in front of men slash like almost embarrassing you in a way in front of them, that's not a girl's goal. If I'm complimenting your outfit or like asking where you got like a certain shirt from, I'm like, oh my God, that's so cute, where'd you get it? And you don't tell me where you get it from, that's literally not a girl's girl. You fucking gatekeeping bitch. Like, tell me where you got it from. Like, this is wildly specific, but like, let's say it's like very openly known that like a guy did me dirty or whatever, and you're like out here hanging out with him at the bar when I'm not there, slash posting him on your Snapchat story. You are literally not a girl's girl. You're not for the fucking girls, and I literally hope you don't have a single girlfriend. This is more of just like a general thing to look out for, but if you notice that a compliment from a man validates her more than compliments from her friends, her family, other women, or just like women in general, she's not a fucking girl's girl. If there's any sort of other woman situation where maybe the guy that you're talking to, you find out there's some other woman, or like you're dating a guy and you find out that there's some other woman in a way, and your first instinct is to hate on the woman rather than the man, you're not a fucking girl's girl. If we're like recapping a night out and all the attention is on me, right? And all my friends are all talking like, oh my God, like Josh was all over you last night. Like Josh was flirting with you. Like he's so attractive, whatever. He's obsessed with you, blah, blah, blah. And you're like kind of trying to steal the spotlight, being like, oh, Josh was like flirting with me. Or like Josh was like literally flirting with me too, whatever. Get out of my face. Like, you're literally not a girl's girl. Like, you want a man to validate you so bad that you have to put down any of your friends' sort of like accomplishments or whatever with a man, then you are 100% not for the girlies. I think that's all for today, but there's definitely more I have for this. Well, anyways, follow for more.
In the end, the way people treat one another, whether in romantic relationships or friendships, should reflect kindness, honesty, and a willingness to contribute positively to each other's lives. It's essential to recognize the value of mutual respect and understanding, and to work towards creating relationships that bring out the best in each person. And that wraps up today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.